Hey guys! Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about 10 things that you need for college and 10 things that you don't need at all.
So the first thing you're going to need at college is going to be a fan.
Yes.
Or multiple fans.
Like a big window fan is a necessity because it's going to be, at least for me, it was so hot.
Same, I was sweating so much in my dorm room, it was literally ridiculous.
I think we had at least 6 fans and we were still so hot. It gets, especially like right when you move in August, it's super, super hot. And at the end of the year, it's going to be super hot. And then there was no air conditioning for me, so it was always...
There was no air for me either. But it's like a window fan is probably the best because it is going to bring in that air like into your room. And you need like a fan that clips onto your bed too as well. One that'll like fan you like when you sleep because it's hard to sleep when it's hot. It's so hard. So make sure you bring a ton of fans.
Yes. Need is like snacks. Yes. Definitely, especially because there'll be times like if you're up late doing homework and stuff and the dining hall is closed and you can't go eat, then you definitely need some food in your room. Also a Brita filter because the water at school could be really, really gross and you definitely don't want to drink the gross water.
Yeah, and definitely also if you want to go like see your friends like across the hall or something, or like real quick want to like run out of your room, you should have like a pair of like slippers. I know I wore Crocs at school. I know people don't wear Crocs, but it's just like get like a really easy shoe just like slip on so you can like go visit your friends if you just want to like run downstairs and get something. I would suggest
you order food and you just need to run down there real quick. Also flip-flops if you have like you share. I didn't have to share with everybody.
I lived in the community bathroom, like the community bathroom style, so like I had to get shower shoes. You definitely want shower shoes that have like little holes in them so the water goes through it, but like those showers will be gross because like
even if you don't share with like a big like if you don't share with your whole floor, even if you're sharing with like suite mates or something, you don't know like how they are and they can be really gross.
You can have like foot fungus
or
just
something. Like from previous people who lived there, you don't know if they clean it or not, so definitely get some.
You need it definitely because it could be gross.
Also extension cords are a big thing because there was only like 2 outlets in my whole dorm, and for the 2 of us we had to share like 2 outlets. It was really difficult. So
also like if your bed is like lofted, I would suggest getting like a tray table you can connect to the top, or like a bedside caddy, because that's going to be the best instead of you having to, because I had to get down from my bed every time I wanted to grab something, like important things needed like a remote or like my like phone charger, stuff like that. So make sure you get like a bedside table you can put all that stuff into, that way you don't have to like go down every time and get stuff. It's just
so
the struggle. It's so annoying. It really
You're like,
is.
oh, like I just need like my headphones or something, and they're in your backpack, and you have to get down and get them, and then go all the way back up.
It's too much. And plus, like you can like your phone can like reach up there if you get an extension cord. You can just set it up there instead of having to set it all the way down like underneath your bed. That sucks.
Medicine is like a big thing. Even though like you have like your on-campus doctor's office type things, they did not help me at all when I was sick.
They helped me, but I mean
I thought I had bronchitis, and they're like, oh, like you don't have bronchitis, but I definitely did. So definitely bring like medicine, bring like some melatonin to help you sleep, just anything if you have like a headache or something, or you just get a cold, or definitely those little immune thingies,
like those
I don't know what they're called,
emergencies.
The emergency things. Those are a huge help, just because you're living with so many people and you're so close that if one person's sick, your whole floor is going to get sick, and you just need to be healthy. Yes.
Also, if you're going to be going back home, I would suggest bringing like a suitcase, like a big bag, so you can pack all your stuff to go home too as well, because the first time I went home I didn't have a big bag and I needed to bring so much back. I didn't have enough room. So make sure you bring like a big like suitcase, like bring all your stuff home and everything.
Especially if you're going home for like Christmas or something and you need a bunch of clothes. I had to put all my stuff in like a bunch of different bags because I didn't have one big bag, and that was an issue.
Oh yeah. Another thing is make sure you get a mattress pad for your bed, because those beds are not comfortable without a mattress pad.
They're like about this thick.
Yeah.
So you definitely need like a foam mattress topper, and then like the mattress pad, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, if you want to be extra comfortable, definitely
buy two or whatever. It's not comfortable at all. Get a futon or like some sort of like seating or like somewhere, because I know a lot of people, like for me, we had a lot of visitors. A bunch of our friends would come over and they would sleep there, or just like if everybody's hanging out in your room, you don't want to sit on the floor, so you have a futon. It's really convenient.
Definitely. So some things you don't want to bring is, you know, those cute pillows you see at like Bed Bath & Beyond and Target. You can get like 2 of those. I think that's fine for your bed, but you don't need to get like 5 pillows, a body pillow, all these pillows on your bed, because you're most likely never going to make your bed again after the first week of school. You're not going to care how your bed looks at all anymore. It's most likely never going to be made again. So
especially if your bed is lofted. For me, I didn't make my bed ever, just because it's like up high and I don't care.
No one's gonna see it anyways, and so what if someone sees it? Whatever, you're in college.
Yeah,
whatever.
Everybody's bed's gonna be a mess. Yeah. So definitely do not bring all of your clothes.
Not at all.
I'm pretty sure I brought like 90% of my clothes.
I brought my whole closet.
And I didn't wear like half of it. So you're really only gonna wear really, really like casual clothes, like just baggy t-shirts and shorts and like leggings.
Every day.
Or like sweatpants every day, and then you might need a going out outfit like once or twice.
Definitely don't bring your printer either if you have a printer. Don't invest in a printer, because there's going to be printers around your area of your school, or maybe someone that lives next door to you will have a printer. Yeah. Who knows? Like, you don't need it. Too much extra space in your room.
I had one, and I mean, I didn't take up space, but it's just, we had like 500 free prints in the computer lab, and there was no need for me to use a printer, and I could just go there on the way to class or before, and then
just don't waste them.
500 is like, I never used it all. So ironing board, I didn't bring one personally, but
I brought one, and I never used it. Also, my friend brought one to college too. She literally never used it, so it's pointless. Whatever. If your clothes are wrinkly in college, who really cares?
No one really cares.
No one cares. It's a wrinkle, whatever.
Everybody's just so like chill, especially at my school. Nobody really dressed up or anything. It was just kind of wear whatever you want, and no one's gonna care. So just be like comfy. Don't worry about it.
And you don't need like an iPad. So you already have your cell phone and maybe most likely a computer, because everyone has a computer in college. Really, you really don't need like an iPad or anything like that at all. Or you don't even need a TV either. Really, honestly, because I had a TV in my dorm. We never watched it. I always just watched YouTube on my phone or like stuff like that.
Or like Netflix. Yeah. We didn't have a TV and we didn't need a TV. Everything we did, we just watched on our computer or our phone. So
don't waste the money on that stuff. It's just
in my building too, they had a TV in like the little hangout lounge. So if you really need to watch something on TV, like The Bachelor, you can go downstairs and watch it, or maybe a friend will have it, but you don't need one. It'll save you a lot of money.
And definitely don't buy brand new books either. Buy used books, unless your like professors requiring you to get a certain edition that's like new to that school year. Then you're gonna have to get a new book. But definitely, or rent the book too. Rent it if it's brand new. You don't need to keep the book forever. Why would you need to keep a book forever? Just rent it. It's gonna be a lot less money. Or get a used book.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, wait a week. Like, go to all your classes after, like, syllabus week and figure out if you really need the book or not, because your professors will probably tell you if the book's online, or if you don't need a certain thing, you just maybe need the access code for online or something like that. Yeah. Definitely, for my school, we have a Facebook page. Try to find out if you have one, because everyone sells their books on there for, like, super, super cheap. So definitely check that out, because... Oh, and I use a website called Big Words, and they have a bunch of cheap books that you can get. I found pretty much all of my books on there for like $20. I mean, your off-season clothes, like when you move in, it's going to be like August. You're not going to need your big winter coat unless you're like living far away. You definitely don't need that stuff.
Just wait until it gets cold and then bring that stuff. It's just going to take up so much room in like your closet area. Yeah. It's already small enough. You don't need to like shove everything over there.
Yeah, don't bring your big winter boots. Yeah. Like anything like that. Like we live in Michigan, so like I didn't bring my big coat or my boots or anything until like
it started to snow.
It started to snow. Yeah. But you know, you never know, because it snowed like it snows all the time here for some reason, even in like April. So just bring like your rain boots and you should be fine.
just bring all your necessities. Just make sure you're not overpacking, because the mistake you make is overpacking.
You can definitely go home, like, if you, like, I lived, like, 3 hours from school, and I went home quite a lot, so you definitely can make a trip home to grab some other stuff.
If you did bring enough. I would say, honestly, bring less and just bring more. If you
don't overpack and then send more home, because you're just gonna be a mess.
Yeah,
you're gonna have so much stuff in your room that you don't even need, and you're just gonna take up a bunch of space.
Yeah.
Definitely don't bring anything from high school.
Yes,
that is
no
over.
High school.
It's done.
You don't want that in your life anymore.
Don't wear
gone.
your high school t-shirts. Don't wear your cheer shirt.
Yeah, like, whatever. It's like people are just gonna, like, honestly judge, I swear.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Invest in some of your apparel for
gear.
college.
Yeah. You don't need to talk about high school.
I mean, you can
anymore.
bring pictures to put on the wall, but don't bring your yearbook and, like,
oh, hell no.
all that stuff. No one,
yeah, no.
You don't need it. You won't need it.
No.
It takes up space, and it's just a waste of time.
Yeah. Another thing is a bunch of decorations. You definitely want, like, cute things like lights, and I would say, like, a couple cute things in your room, but you don't need to, like, go overboard of decorations, because it's just also going to take up space again, too.
Yeah. You don't need, like, cute, like, table decorations.
Yeah.
You don't need big, like, pictures on the wall, especially because you probably can't put stuff on the wall anyways, and it's just going to be a hassle.
Nothing would stick to the walls in my dorm either, so command strips, use those to hang stuff up too.
Definitely, especially with your lights, like, it's good because you usually just have one big light in your room, and if you have, like, some little Christmas lights around, it'll be a lot cuter. Yeah,
so that's everything for our do's and don'ts for college, what to bring.
If you want to comment anything that you think we should bring or you think you shouldn't bring that we missed, comment that down below. Make sure to like and subscribe always, and we will see you guys in our next video. Bye!